So I've completed Zwift Academy, 4 weeks of structured training, and I'm here today to see exactly how much I've improved over the course of that month. I'm going to tackle 3 local climbs to see if I can beat my personal bests up each climb, and I'm so confident I didn't even ask Connor to come over and help me. I don't need him anymore. So, have I achieved the form of my life thanks to Zwift? Let's find out. Hey Connor, no, it's grand. Honestly, you don't need to come over. I don't think I need you anymore. Sure, I can get anybody to bellow at me as I'm going up the climbs. It's grand. No. Sure, you only make me feel. It's demoralising standing beside you. All you do is make me feel small. Figuratively, literally, it's demoralising standing beside you. I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll give you a shout when I'm finished. Okay. Talk to you. Bye. As many of you might have seen on the channel, this year has been a bit of a different one for me. I went from my place on the couch to enjoying my food a bit too much to taking on the Étape de Tour, which got made into a GCN Plus film called Zero to Hero, Armchair to Alps, which is out now on GCN Plus. Shameless plug. But my journey didn't stop there. I wanted to keep it going. I didn't want to let it slip. So I've taken on Zwift Academy for the past month to keep my fitness going and to see if I could keep on improving. But before we find out how much I've improved by, let's recap a little bit.
Zwift Academy consisted of 8 training rides, 1 baseline ride to determine how fit or unfit I was, followed by 6 tough structured sessions to boost my fitness. Then finally, a finish line ride, which was exactly the same as the baseline ride, which was used to figure out exactly how much I'd improved by. So the baseline and finish line rides were made up of 3 all-out efforts of varying distances, a short sprint, a medium effort, and a long slog over a volcano. And these were my results for the baseline ride. I think I was happy with these results at the time. It wasn't long after I had done the Étape de Tour, so even though I'd indulged myself with all the things I'd tried not to eat while training for that, I was still feeling relatively good. But these efforts were a bit different, not just building up miles, which I hadn't done for years anyway, but really focusing on quality over quantity, and I actually was looking forward to getting back into the attic. If there's anything this year has taught me, it's that I need a goal, I need something to aim for, and Zwift Academy was perfect.
So on a previous GCN video, we had said that I was going to be taking on the Irish Hill Climb Championships at the end of Zwift Academy. Now, between one thing and another, illness and logistics and all kinds of things, I just couldn't get my act together to go up to Tyrone to do them. And even the backup hill climb event that I'd organised to do in Bristol in the UK, I couldn't manage to get that done either. So my professional career so far has consisted of registering for 2 events and getting 2 DNSs. Won't be long before I've got a career to compare with that of Dan Lloyd. Now, instead of doing the hill climb event, what we've decided to do is take on 3 local climbs, tough climbs that I set personal bests on 10 years ago. I must have been quite an early adopter of Strava, so I know what those records were that I set 10 years ago. So, thanks to my training to Zwift, that I've got in my legs now, can I take on myself from 10 years ago and win? Only one way to find out. Okay, so this is the first climb, the Ballino Road climb. Now, it's a short one. It's only 300 metres at just over 6%, so it's more of a sprint effort, really. But of all the, even though it's the shortest of the 3 climbs I'm doing today, I think it's going to be the hardest one for me to beat, because I used to try and beat this, get personal bests on this all the time. It was on my commute home from work. I used to live just there, and for years I commuted back and forth from work, and this was like the last couple of metres before I got home. So I really tried my best, and I got 38 seconds, was the best ever I got in July of 2013. Now, since then, the first spin I did after the Étape. Did I mention I did the Étape? I did the Étape, and the first week after that, I tried to beat 38 seconds, and I only managed 44. So today, if I beat 44, I'd be really happy. If I beat 38, not really expecting to beat 38, but if I did do that, I'd be incredibly happy. So let's see if I can beat 44. Okay, first climb, bit nervous. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do this now, but yeah. Okay, itching to go now. Let's do it. sorry, just a second. I got 40 seconds. I'm pretty pleased with that. I didn't quite beat my record from 10 years ago, which was 38, but I fairly smashed the 44. 10% improvement from before I started Zwift Academy, so training worked for that one. Oh, sorry. That was hard. Okay, so this is climb number 2 of my 3 peaks challenge. This is called Cove Harbour Hairpins. Now it's a bit harder and a bit longer than the first one, so it's just under half a kilometre at around 7% average gradient. And I actually don't have a record on this from years back. I only did this for the first time as a kind of a recce ride when I thought I was doing the Irish Hill Climb Championships, and I thought this would be good prep. So the first time I ever did it was actually a couple of days after Zwift Academy started. And my record on it was 1 minute 56. So that's what I'll be trying to beat today, is 1 minute 56, having done the Zwift Academy. And I looked it up, and the king of the mountain on it is 1 minute 24. So I really expect to beat my 156, and let's see how close I can get to the king of the mountain at 1 minute 24. Oh, I feel sick. Got that blood taste in my mouth. Oh, that was hard. Oh, I think I paced that a bit better. I went harder earlier, and I was able to sustain it the whole way, really, I think. So I feel a bit better after that one than the last one. I feel like I really, I think I did go as hard as I could there. I don't think I could have gone any harder. So I made a mess of the segment thing on my Wahoo, so I'll have to just take a minute and check what the time was. So I don't know if I beat that record of 1 minute 56. So I'll have to just check. But that was hard. Oh. Is that really right? 1 minute 25, yeah. 1 minute 25. Beat the 1 minute 56, but the king of the mountain is 1 minute 24. I can do it. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Oh, I don't think I did it. I was too cocky. Went too hard too soon. Thought it was going to be easy. Legs were really cramping up towards the top. Slowed right down. That was a bad idea. Oh, I still have the third longest climb to come. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, let's check and see how bad it was. Definitely don't think I got the KOM there. Got what I deserved. Let's check. Okay. Cove Harbour Hairpins. I got 1 minute 25 again. Oh no, I didn't. Got 1 minute 17. I did it. Beat it by 7 seconds. Jesus, going hard early made the difference. Got 1 minute 17. Did I? Why is this so confusing? Okay, let's just... Did I? 1 minute 17. Delighted with that. King of the mountain. Having had one of those for literally 10 years. So even if I fail completely on the final climb, which I probably will because I've destroyed my legs now, it's a day well spent. Brilliant. Oh. Okay, one climb to go. Even though I've done a sneaky extra one there, I hope I haven't destroyed myself too much. The longest one to go now, and yeah, let's see what I've got left in the tank. Okay, before I take on my final challenge, the last climb, it's time to reveal just exactly how much fitness I did gain over the course of Zwift Academy.
So having done the 6 structured training rides, I did the exact same set of efforts that I'd done in the baseline ride, again in the finish line ride, and this is how much I improved. From the start of Zwift Academy to the end of Zwift Academy, my fitness did improve a lot. Now obviously for the short sprint effort, my times were identical. For the medium effort, I did improve, but only by 5 seconds. The big gains were in the long effort, where I knocked a massive 1 minute 25 seconds off my original time, an improvement of over 11% after just 6 training sessions on the turbo. I was absolutely delighted with this. The training itself felt much more manageable than the training I was doing for the Etape. It didn't require long hours on the bike, quite the opposite. About 40 minutes a session was all that was needed. And don't tell my boss at work, a certain Mr. Tom Last, but because I primarily work from home, I managed to fit most of them in when I had a spare bit of time during the working day. To put an 11% improvement into perspective, it's about the same percentage improvement as Filippo Ganna's recent hour record, 56.792 kilometers, when compared with Eddie Merckx's seminal hour record from back in 1972. It took professional cyclists 50 years to find an 11% improvement on that. For me, for this, it took only 4 weeks. Obviously 1972 peak Merckx was starting from a bit of a higher level than I was. That's just details.
But first though, one final climb, the hardest and the longest. It's just about 1 kilometre, it's over 7% average. Now I did this loads of times during my training for the Etape, during which the best time I managed was 6 minutes 46. Now the best ever I did was more than 10 years ago, when I did the best time was 4 minutes and 51, which looking back, I kind of can't really believe I did it that quickly. So again, I'm kind of expecting myself to beat my time from a couple of months ago. I think I'd be doing extremely well to beat 4 minutes 51 from 10 years ago. But having gotten a bit overzealous on the last climb and trying to chase the king of the mountain, and I ended up doing it twice, I just hope I've left enough in the legs to do this climb justice. So even if I got the same as I did a couple of months ago, the way I'm feeling now, having destroyed myself there, I'll be happy enough. So let's get to it. I was paying for those earlier efforts. Oh, my legs were screaming the last bit up. Ooh. I think I might have done okay though. I wasn't really looking at my head unit, but didn't feel like 6 minutes 46. Felt like a bit shorter. So, ooh. Oh. Oh. Gel is repeating on me. Okay. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay. Did it in 4 minutes 27. Whoa! 4 minutes 27. Personal best. I am absolutely over the moon with that. I actually can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yes! Have that 28-year-old Cillian. Still life in the old dog. It's still possible. Yes! So thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I think it's fair to say I've made massive improvements in just 4 weeks of doing Zwift Academy. The training sessions were short, they're only 30 to 40 minutes, so it goes to show that you can make huge gains in a relatively small amount of time. I might see you next time on the next video, or maybe I won't. It'll probably be one of the actual presentery people. I'll be locked back in the basement, crunching numbers and being a massive nerd. But I'll also be out on my bike too, cycling as much as I can. I might see you on Zwift as well. Bye for now. Right, a few pints.